Okay, so Alberto Del Rio got, well, I guess I can't say released because he was fired. He was fired because the story is apparently he hit somebody who does the social media manager. They had been mentioning that he wants to leave for a while. He's in the same boat as Mysterio. Mysterio kind of wants to leave as well. Because they think they can do, well, they know they can make a greater amount of money and work a much easier schedule at places like AAA. Because they know that they'll be in front of just a home crowd all the time. And if you're seeing AAA event on TV, it's insane. They sell this absolutely massive area, and the matches are normally, well, I've seen quite a few where it's like 3-on-3 matches. And it's like big spots, big spots, big spots, big spots. And then one of your bigger stars will come in, hit a couple of moves here and there. The lesser known guys will take the majority of the abuse. The big name guys will come in and pretty much clean house and get the victory. So their schedule will be a little bit lighter. Because they will of course be the main event guys. Instead of being upper mid card like they are in the E. So, ironically, when Del Rio first came in, the Aristocrat and the promos that he would cut, the little video packages, were beautiful. Coming down in the big expensive car, having Ricardo do his mic work for him, kind of get him started a little bit, that was some great stuff. He initially had that feeling like he was going to be an Eddie Guerrero JBL hybrid. And then along the way, it just didn't click. His heel run, first one was okay. It was okay. I mean, he had a great safe style, nice, impactful, solid ring work. But that was it. And then when he went face, his face run was horrible. Absolutely horrible. And for some fans, he cashed in and he beat CM Punk. CM Punk had this great thing going on when he won at Money in the Bank. Came back and challenged John Cena. And then all of a sudden, he loses the title to Del Rio. And Del Rio's title reign just felt really poorly constructed. And technically, too, that would have actually made CM Punk's title reign, I think, like 3 or 4 months longer. His historic reign started after he defeated Del Rio again to get the title back. So had Del Rio not cashed in, you would have had this slightly even more impressive streak before Punk loses the title to The Rock. And then when Ziggler finally became World Heavyweight Champion, and then he got injured. And then Del Rio was the person who, was on the spot and got the title. Their match was a beautiful match, and that double turn was flawless. Problem ends up being is that, again, Del Rio just did not connect with the normal North American fan. He put out some really great matches. But they were matches that normally had no storyline going on to them. It would be like, oh man, we gotta fill 10 minutes. Well, that would be, 4 or 5 Divas matches? No. Ziggler, Del Rio, go out there. Or Sheamus, Del Rio. Rob Van Dam, Del Rio. Currently it's been, Ambrose, Del Rio. Big E, Del Rio. And he was a great workhorse. But sadly, he didn't seem to have that it factor to really truly connect, in a broad sense with the fans. So again, you had someone who was, great in ring work. Nice, safe style, almost never really had a severe injury. But just kind of dull. So think of him he was like the Mexican Lance Storm. Everything you would want in the athletic side of a sports entertainer, it's all the sport. But just couldn't seem to really truly connect with the fans on the overall entertainment part.